Hello, 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 hello. Radhe, Radhe, dost. Am I even like? Let me just check quickly. I quickly hope on. आजन परारी में एक पहाड़. Mic. अच्छा. Hello. Mic. अच्छा. Hello. Yeah. ऑल राइट. तो राधे राधे दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सभी का एक और लाइव स्ट्रीम में. और एक सेकंड. तो आई वर सेइंग, राधे राधे दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सभी का एक और लाइव स्ट्रीम में, जहां पे we are going to do something really fun, probably at least it's fun for me, right? So let me quickly tell you what the goal is. So some time back when I was learning MongoDB on my own, I made 3 projects: Tracklicious, Rat Venture और Grillzilla. ठीक है. Now this प्रोजेक्ट्स मैंने बनाए थे, तो सिंस आई वाज न्यू डेव, तो दे weren't built with. Why is this not loading? These are not built from the best of the React practices and all, और टेक भी बहुत तब से अब तक में चेंज हो गया है. So I thought, why not? I should go back and maybe fix them, whatever is missing there, right? So we'll start it. We'll start it and we'll do it correct. So also they are not properly documented anywhere. You can see all these git वो वैसे बहुत वो है. How do I tell you? बहुत messed up सा है. तो let's start without wasting any time, right? तो इसका स्कोप समझते हैं हम लोग सबसे पहले. तो आई ओपन दिस. तो प्राइमरी स्कोप क्या रहेगा कि हाँ, सो इफ यू रिमेम्बर सम टाइम बैक, let me show you. We were doing my portfolio website. तो उसका मैं आपको खुलता कैसे है, एक सेकेंड. Basically, I was building my portfolio website. अरे खुला था, sorry. Pull it here. तो I was building my own portfolio. तो मैंने उसका ये पूरा प्लेलिस्ट बनाया था. नाउ यहाँ पे मैंने एक मोनोरीपो से शुरू करी थी. तो यू कैन सी इनिशियलाइजिंग मोनोरीपो एंड प्रोजेक्ट. तो मैंने तब प्लान किया था कि जब भी मैं अपने मूव फॉर, आई मीन दिस डे विल कम, तो मैं यही एप्स में अपने सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स को डाल दूंगा, सो दैट एवरी कोड इज at one place for me, right? And I get to learn how monorepos work better. Cool. So this was the goal. So just in case if someone wants to, तो ये मेरे चैनल पे है. बाकी मैं एक बार चैट में भी डाल देता हूँ. This is the playlist. So here we are, right? So let's understand the scope. So for that monorepo, we'll create a common Tailwind, ESLint, Prettier or Vite config, which we will share across all our apps. So previously मैंने बस, क्योंकि since there were only 2 apps, this was another side project which I was creating, but it didn't go anywhere. तो 2 ही मेरे ऐप थे, तो मैंने तब उतना ध्यान नहीं दिया था इन चीजों पे. But now since there will be a lot of projects, so abhi we'll have to create a common config. We'll share them across. Then using these configs, we'll work on Tracklicious, my first project. Like this is the full stack app, right? Then Rat Venture, this is a front end and back end server without any database. And then Grillzilla will work on, which is a UI app, static website. Cool. After that, the secondary scope, right? So we'll, whatever config we built, we'll go back to our these 2 portfolios. We'll use these configs, import these configs and reuse them, and then there are minor bits of optimizations which I have to do in my macOS portfolio. I'll quickly do that, and and then we will play around monorepo. We'll see if we can understand what Husky is and a few other things. Right. So let's start with quickly without wasting any time. So it's right. So सबसे पहले we'll make prettier config because that's the easiest of all. Or what I'm thinking is cool. We'll go to our ESLint config खोलेंगे. तो if I'm not wrong, this is not made by me. Cause let me just control shift F. Okay, it seems okay. It's in the dev dependencies. Actually, it's in the package log file. That doesn't matter. In the packages UI, it is there. It seems we already have. Alright, you know what? Let's just skip the config part. I'll do this because even I don't know right exactly how monorepo works and how to do this bit. Right. I'll do a bit research and I'll come back to you with this. And now, what we can do is we can start on apps and then we can quickly build a uh, Vite app, CD app. Because again, you see, if I come here, this front end new, whatever it is, right? So package.json, it's not even built on. You can see the Vite app, right? And create React app is now what you call deprecated. They themselves ask to use Vite and all, right? So let me just understanding the scope and migrating to Vite. What is the latest version? I remember the latest version just came out. Acha, sorry, I can't use PNB but because again that time I didn't know how to. Yes, tracklicious UI या फिर F ही कर दें F ही कर देते हैं. We'll go with React, JavaScript because cool. So we have with this. Now let me quickly go. I don't want to use 19. Vite is 6. Right. तो अभी हम यहाँ पे करेंगे cd tracklicious fe npm I. Now meanwhile I will port. But how do I configure it? Let's see. Anyhow, can we ask AI? AI है क्या? AI है क्या? No. Ports. Let's do 3000 is with macOS portfolio. 5173 is with this one, right? So let's do sequentially, right? If 3000 is here, let's do a 3200, and I just want to do a npm run dev just to see quickly if it worked at all. Cool, it worked. Right, I'll close this server. I'll quickly go to here and I will port, copy it, paste 3100 here, and similarly preview options. But again, I don't need, right? Previews are hardly, I don't know how to put it, but yeah. So anyhow, we now I just want to check one thing. If I come here, okay, and do a quick npm run dev here, what is gonna happen? Does Tracklicious FE also run or not? All right, so let's see. 3100 is served on 3GS portfolio. 3200 Preclicious FE is served, which is good. Oh भाई कितना अंतर आ गया 6.2. I think we got to update this to 3000 is in use where? Noteworthy Ninja is saying 3000 is in use. Let me just give you uh, next is org doc. चलो भाई इतना क्या टाइम लग रहा है. Anyhow, okay, this is the portfolio. This is the place. Now let's start it slide section by section. Right, this is the home section. So you see, I wanted to create a halka sa parallax here. So this is what it is about. So ये can be achieved using port. So hyphen p से we can configure it. Right. So let me go here. Go here. Next step. Hyphen p 3300. Let me save it. Let me close it. And let me quickly run it again. So that ports don't, uh, in any case, the workflow is gonna work fine. But see, ये मेरे को नहीं पसंद, right? So that's why we are just gonna do what we gonna do. So 3300, 3200, 3100 और उधर से नेक्स्ट जेएस का आ जाएगा 33000 पे. Cool, right? We are gonna kill this terminal and then we are gonna close all of this, close all of these, and we are gonna come here, dev Preclicious hyphen UI. Now we are gonna run this npm run Preclicious UI. Okay, why this happened? Preklici. Oh, sorry, FP. इसको भी FE कर देते हैं फिर. Cool. 3200 पे हमें हमारा सर्वर मिल गया. So you can just get close localhost 3200. And ideally I should not be seeing anything. Okay, and also we would need to go to another branch. दो ही ब्रांच हैं इसमें क्या? वाओ, how is that even possible? github.com अक्षर. Let's see. Wow, two branches. Let's see which one is ahead of which one. .NET is ahead of that one. Alright, fine, whatever. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna check out to be check out create new branch from origin.net checklist ps UI. राइट, तो सारे हम वो, अच्छा ऐसा तो नहीं कि मैंने वो ब्रांचेस डिलीट कर दिए जो पहले बनाए थे. बस आई रिमेम्बर देयर वर लॉट ऑफ ब्रांचेस. So anyhow, Tracklicious UI, here we go. Alright, let's see what all changes are there. Cool. अब इसमें से हम आएंगे ये वाला कौन सा पैकेज जैसा है. एक तो ये हटाएंगे, पोर्टफोलियोज हटाएंगे, इनिशियल कमिट कमिट कर देंगे. Feed shows assigning port. Cool. I'll go to Tracklicious FE and we'll come to app.jsx. Now, in my previous project, I have used normal CSS. तो अगर मैं दिखाऊं body.css तो नहीं है, API कहाँ गया, page components CSS, right? But how about we move ahead, and since we are updating it with latest tech, why not let's go to Tailwind CSS version 4, which is latest as of now. Correct. So we'll do a quick get started using Vite, good, npm install. We'll come here. cd a tr npm I. Sorry. Add the plugin to your Vite configuration. We'll come here. प्लगइन्स में डाल देंगे। राइट, and then import Tailwind CSS. We'll go to index.css. Yeah, I will definitely need either of this. Just simple this. Head में और CSS या cool. इसे हटा देते हैं, इसे हटा देते हैं, and we can delete app.css altogether. Right, और assets में I don't know how it, or I might just be doing cool. We'll do it my way. This is the way, my way. Cool, don't need anything among this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Cool, this sounds good to me. We'll do a quick close of this. And since पब्लिक में जाएंगे, इमेजेस जाएंगे, ये इमेजेस जो अब आप देखोगे ये बनाने में मेरे को बहुत मेहनत लगी थी भाई. This is the original image, as you can see, and I cut bits and pieces from it. Pretty heavy work. Right, so I'll copy this and put it in assets. I just want to see, okay, how does this work? Image source, है ना, और ऐसे था. Control import 01 from 01.png source to 01. And how they were dealing it with. Right, so I think, okay, we are, I mean, we are able to see it. Cool, cool job. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete this, delete this, delete this, save this. Chores, minor cleaning, पहले क्लीनिंग डाल देते हैं। Feet, tailwind, setup, minor cleaning. तो अब मैं इसमें सब ऐड कर दूंगा एक्सेप्ट फॉर दीज पीएनजीज। अच्छा, let me quickly just have a check now if even if it is working or not. Okay, class name size 5 pg red 500. Why I am a bit skeptical of it. ऐसा क्यों भाई? है तो सही बराबर है source index.css। यही तो बोला था टेलविंड वालों ने। I did install both, right? You can see in my package JSON tailwind Vite और tailwind CSS दोनों है। And then I imported it and put it in plugins in my define config. I went here, I put it in plugins, I imported it from here, and then I did an import tailwind. I did this. This is connected to this. And npm run dev कर रहा हूँ। ये भी है। Do you want me to restart this server or something, bro? अच्छा, ऐसा क्या? It is working. Cool. Sorry, I don't want any change here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Commit. We what we are gonna do here is shows adding images. Commit and push. Close others. Close this. Cool. Now let's start building the actual project. ठीक है, तो अपना ये है अपना मेन प्रोजेक्ट, क्या बोलते हैं इसको। अब इसमें मेरे को हल्का सा ये पैरालेक्स इफेक्ट डालना है, राइट? तो लास्ट टाइम आई रिमेम्बर, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, I used some external library and it messed up like really bad. Let me just search for parallax, parallax नहीं है। हाँ, ये रहा ना रिएक्ट स्प्रिंग पैरालेक्स। तो इससे कुछ मजा नहीं आया था। Rather this time around पहले हमें रिएक्ट राउटर सेटअप कर लेना चाहिए, शुडंट बी। आ तो लेट्स सी रिएक्ट राउटर डॉम। पैकेज रिसोन में जाएंगे हम। टा 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 टा। कूल। तो स्टार्ट यार। The features available in each mode are additive. So moving from declarative to data to framework simply adds more features at the cost of architectural control. So pick up the most. I still did not understand. The features available in each mode are additive. So moving from declarative to data to framework simply adds more features. Okay. हाँ, तो हम फ्रेमवर्क मोड से ही चलेंगे। Okay, so I guess we'll have to go with data only क्योंकि हम already commit कर चुके हैं कुछ। Right, so let's come here, here, install this, and that is why when we were installing Vite, we had an option of this. Okay, not here. Right, वहाँ पे एक option था router 7 का. We could have picked that. But ठीक है, चलो चलता है. It's not. Anyway, I'm more familiar with data. I was just trying to explore the framework. Anyhow, so this create a router and a render. This has changed a lot from what I used last time. So if I do this, yes, but if I do this, how will I get my app installed? This bit is getting trickier. Okay, I'm getting a bit. So let me close all of this. Strategious source में आ गया वहाँ राइट सोर्स में सबसे पहले I'll create a routes slash index.js. Cool. Now I'll import this. Cool. And now I will this. Cool. Now component root नहीं रहेगा. इसमें component को pull किया जाएगा which would be app. अगर मैं यहाँ पे आके अभी से ऐसे करूँ और अब मैं जाऊँ main.jsx में main.jsx में आके मैं करता हूँ ये चीज और router provider ये प्रोवाइड करके और मैं यहाँ आता हूँ export const router equals browser router and if I go Nope. Nope. Okay, this way we have to pass it. Now, if I do a div class, class name size and bg red 500 and it works. Cool. तो अभी राउट्स में आगे हमें सारे राउट्स बनाने होंगे और यहाँ पे वो सब इंपोर्ट हो के आएंगे। तो अब हम इसको करेंगे डिलीट, इसको करेंगे डिलीट, इसको करेंगे डिलीट, इसको करेंगे सेव, इसको करेंगे बंद, app.jsx होगा डिलीट और ये होगा डिलीट और ये होगा डिलीट। As a matter of fact, I'm going to save and close it, quickly close it, routes, right? तो अब हम pages wise we will think, correct? जैसे कि मैंने यहाँ पे सेटअप कर रखा है in the same way we're gonna do pages different, correct? So we'll create a folder inside source named pages home. As a matter of fact, pages home page index.jsx and whichever export default function home return, करेक्ट। और यहाँ पे बनाएंगे अब हम सोर्स में डाल देता हूँ, राइट, एज थिंकिंग ऑफ सब कुछ सोर्स में डाल देता हूँ। कूल। तो व्हाट वी आर गोना डू इज कंपोनेंट्स, है ना, और लेट्स से पेज वाइज अगेन होम first dot jsx export default function first proponent name return hello name, and I'll quickly pull first name is equals to Akshat to the small. Okay, now I will go to the routes में Akshat and I'm gonna put this home, correct? So if I come here, यहाँ कुछ नहीं मिलेगा ये डेवलपर, करेक्ट, बट इफ आई गो टू होम, होम पे भी कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, अक्षत में मिलेगा। Cool, right? Again, this Akshat is not coming from the URL. We'll see how to do that. But for the very first setup of what you call React Router 7, we are really good to roll. So we delete this component होम यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, इसे डिलीट कर देंगे. होम है ना. फर्स्ट एक्सेस में जाएंगे, इसे कर देंगे हम डिलीट, तो कर देंगे हम क्लोज और यहाँ पे आएंगे. हाँ एवरी टाइम पैकेज लॉग, अच्छा समथिंग आई एम इंस्टॉलिंग एवरी टाइम. react router setup. Let's do a quick commit and push. Cool. Now next thing what we need is framer motions. Because this time around we are gonna use framer motions library to do this on our own. So we'll go to framer motion. npm install motion. Again this is has changed, so gotta respect that too. Now let's start with our home page. So we'll call it hero section components home hero section.jsx and a page hero section. Quickly import it. Oh, n is not there. Like how can, obviously we are gonna take the help of AI in today's era. It's dumb if you don't take help. And I do at the rate components home hero section type imports. तो अगेन हम यहाँ वीट कॉन्फ़िग कौन बंद कर देता है यार. वीट, अरे यार कहाँ था वो वीट कॉन्फ़िग में. how to alias import path in Vite. It's telling the same thing. If everybody is telling, then why not part.resolve except except right, and here except, and if we are doing this much, so ताकि हमने डॉट्स उसके अंदर correct, and then I want my VS Code to be intelligent. So I'm gonna do a JS config dot JSON2. So I think this should be all. Let's see. Nothing happened. ऐसा तो नहीं कि होम के अंदर कुछ हो ही ना, समथिंग राइट, हाँ वही was wondering what if, and if I go do this, then cool. So I guess we are pretty much sorted with this. Close all. We'll come here. We'll come here. Oh, no need to come here. Yeah, hero section, right? And now we are have installed Tremor Motion. Now, if you'll excuse me for a bit, I'll just be right back. Yes, I'm back. So where were we? Primer motions. But before that, let's do a quick. Let's close components, page, routes, source. King. Right. Let's quickly start with primer motions. अभी क्या सीन है? जैसे हम स्क्रॉल करते हैं, I need this to uh, parallax primer motion. Let's see. Cool. I'll build one of my own. Like includes you, main open you. What we are gonna do is यहाँ पे सबसे पहले तो let's import source 01 from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Now let me just quickly check one thing. कहाँ गया मेरा wheat? It is not showing. Why? It's working fine when we were in. यहाँ बराबर लोड हो रहा है। लेट्स ट्राई इट विद हो गया। Pretty weird that it's not taking relative path but taking this. Uh, okay, I understand now. All right, let's start with what do I want? Index.jsx में जाएंगे हम सबसे पहले. We'll create a div or maybe just a section. Until sections. How did I did it in that time period? Home page or landing page? Which one is this? थोड़ा ऊपर थोड़ा हाँ. Right. So this is the one. And it's a div hell, right? So let's start with. Let's do a section. It'll be fine. Class name, width, full, minimum height, screen, uh, flex, flex all, items sent. px यहाँ नहीं देंगे हम. ये हो गया अपना पूरे पेज का लेआउट. करेक्ट. Good. Now you come here and now you'll do the same thing here. Section. और section में आके अब हम क्या करेंगे? We'll have 7 divs. How can I put It means some. Okay, I think I got it. Const image source array is equals to star c01 I'll2 enter. Comma I and we are gonna have an image tag source equals to img star c. Hopefully something should be visible. 4 5 6 7. Cool. We are pretty much sorted as of now. Now we'll create a div here. It's a hero section, right? Fuck. eh, Class name relative है ना. पोजीशंस कैसे दी थी फिर मैंने उसको. लेट्स सी. id intersection. Okay, I got it. साइज फुल भी नहीं दे सकता ना इसको मैं. Width full, height screen. Now class name size full absolute. So I think we should be seeing something. How can I make these images fill and mind? That won't help me. I'll have to search for images background. अब वो इमेजेस एटलीस्ट उसमें उस साइज की भी हैं। हाँ सेम साइज की। अरे तो मेरे को इस एक इमेज की डायमेंशंस लेके और मुझे इसी के एस्पेक्ट रेशियो में आई शुड रेंडर इट। द बेस्ट वे टू डू इट वुड बी दिस। तो व्हाट आई एम गोना डू इज start here. I'm gonna go here, source, assets, and I'll pull this up. इसका dimension is 2304 by 1280 1.8 है aspect ratio। तो अभी अगर मैं इधर जाऊं सर्च करूं एस्पेक्ट रेशियो विड्थ फुल करने की बजाय अगर हम एस्पेक्ट कैसे था 1.8 कर लें। ये सारी इमेजेस का ही वही है राइट। Just changing that is little messed up। 670 बाय 372 372 1.8 गुड टू गो। वही सबका एस्पेक्ट रेशियो वही है 1152 इंटू 640 1152 बाय 640 1.8। है ना। तो we are gonna maintain the aspect ratio and we are gonna do a size full and then an absolute full। So I think we should be getting something better right। अभी how about it let's do a background center or let's just delete this intro parallax layer। why top right? अच्छा never mind class में vg top right PG background size cover PG repeat. Let's see. Does it get any better? But again, this is for background. No, no, snip, 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 snip. Right tailwind. I want to give these two image tag. What would be similar styles? Widthful, heightful, object cover, object top right. I will go and search for ऑब्जेक्ट पोजीशन नहीं चाहिए था ऑब्जेक्ट पोजीशन तो मिल गया ना ऑब्जेक्ट कवर मिल गया ऑब्जेक्ट नो रिपीट चाहिए ऑब्जेक्ट फिट भी चाहिए एज अ मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट something is missing. I gave it three properties. Repeat. Okay, it somehow got work. It worked. Size full. Cool. Right now, we are gonna create another div here. Copy these class names. Height, screen, flex, item center, justify center. How about now? What happens if I close this? Why? Why? But ideally, it should not even be this big, right? Let me just pop it up. Yeah, yeah, right. बराबर है. अच्छा, तो काम करते हैं, इसकी हाइट फुल कर देते हैं. So it compromises so that it compromises in width. But somehow you see it works great here. You know what? I'll tell you. We are anyhow gonna make it scrollable. Let it be. हाँ देखो तो दिख भी नहीं रहे उसके पैर, तो पैर ही क्रॉप्ड है एज अ मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट। और इसके एटलीस्ट वी गेट टू सी होल लेग्स। तो लेट्स डू अ क्विक this testing. Oh, this is not responsive. I mean, of course, how can you make it responsive unless and until there is some certain width to it? Medium से हम we can set it, else we'll have to set height for and no, if I go here, what happens next? Nothing, right? So the only way to make it bro, and instead of top right, it's how about I do a center? I mean, and what if I do a right? ओके, उसने मेरे को एक बहुत बढ़िया प्रॉपर्टी बताई थी ये। Because this guy makes much more sense, right? Cool. नाउ वी आर गोना थोड़ा सा ऑप्टिमाइज करते हैं इसको कोशिश। वी आर डूइंग दिस, तो वी एक्चुअली डोंट नीड दिस। कूल। टेल मी, डू आई इवन नीड दिस? I do an absolute here. Nope. Cool, then we are sorted. E is equals to I. alt is equals to hero section. Hmm, good, good. Now comes the trickier part, which is playing with this. So, ta- 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 ta, जैसे लेंगे हम const scroll y progress y. Why is it not scrollable, bro? ये पैर क्यों कट रहे हैं भाई? तो फुल आना चाहिए ना. अच्छा, this is hide screen because cool, no? अब क्या करेंगे हम? स्क्रोल वाइड प्रोग्रेस को लॉक करेंगे पहले तो. Because I have forgot how do we used to do it. मेरे पास एक्चुअली एक जगह कोड बेस में पड़ा है. I'll have to just refer it. Of course. Let's see. Scroll wide. And then yes, use transform. Yes, this comes. This I remember.
That is the thing. Why one is here. And it would be motion, और स्टाइल में दे देंगे हम बैकग्राउंड पोजीशन वाई। इसको कर देंगे हम ट्रांसड्यूरेशन इंडेक्स 7 तक का है। We want to put this. Hmm, this should be good. यूज ट्रांसफॉर्म देखते हैं, उसमें आइडिया मिलेगा। This is output, but again it's use animate नहीं, animate transition।
Alright, so this is your input and this is your output, right? So 0 to 100% कर देते हैं यार, परसेंट वो नहीं करेगा. Well, let's see if I give it. Actually, think this should go to a div. How about I do a I think I'm understanding why is it not happening. Background image. And now क्योंकि मैंने background image नहीं दिया, it's just a normal image which is rendering there. ये background image क्यों नहीं render हो रही है भाई? और तो दोस्तों एक काम करते हैं, आज के लिए फिलहाल इतना ही रखते हैं. आई नो वी आर नॉट एंडिंग इट ऑन अ वेरी हाई नोट, बट ठीक है, स्टिल डिड अ लॉट ऑफ पार्ट. हमने रिएक्ट आउटर डॉम सेटअप किया विच वाज कंप्लीटली न्यू, मतलब कंप्लीटली न्यू नहीं है, यू हैव वर्कड ऑन इट बिफोर, but V7 was like pretty something else, right? We did install framework motion, we did set up Tailwind version 4, React 19, Vite version 6, so which was pretty, I would say it was a good day, although we are not ending it on high note, but still it was a good day, right? We did a lot of things. तो फिलहाल के लिए इसे यहीं रखते हैं. I'll leave it as it is. I'll go, I'll have a sound sleep, come back, and then I'll see what is the I mean where I am lagging. It बहुत छोटा सा miss हो रहा है, so that is for sure can be solved easily, है ना? And once I'll figure it out, I'll meet tomorrow or maybe in the next stream, and then we can communicate. I can communicate it to you कि क्या issue था क्या नहीं था. बाकी you know the repo, you can any day any time follow the whole setup which I'm doing. So github.com/shatgarg. Right, so this is the repo. So you're most welcome to follow it, right? बाकी मिलते हैं आपसे फिर अगली स्ट्रीम में with solution to this, and we will make a good, really good hero section at par with this. ठीक है, चलो तो फिर राधे राधे दोस्तों हैं.